most young people have these incredible ideas that, if they really took time to execute, will have or will impact the world in a very big way. Maybe you have a business that you've been thinking of starting for a very long time. You have a book that you've been thinking of writing. You wanted to start your own podcast. Or you want to go to the gym. Like, you want to start living a good life. You want to start reading self-improvement books, or you want to take education seriously. You want to be an effective person in life. You want to heal. You want to take time and heal from your trauma. You want to take time and just invest in your self-improvement. So, and the excuse behind this is that, well, Sam, I don't have time to do this, and that's why I've never taken this seriously. So today, I just wanted to give you a hint on the things you can eliminate from your life and how you can create time to do the meaningful things that you've wanted to do for a long time. So, okay, while you might complain or you might seem to allege that you don't have time, to the contrary, if you just look or audit your life, you audit your how you've been spending your day, you find that there are a lot of time leakages or time wasters that have been affecting you, or that have limited you from becoming a better person. So let's say you want to go to the gym, but when you wake up in the morning, you've always been taking your phone, you grab your phone, and before you realize, you've spent 2 hours on TikTok. So let's look at these 2 hours. Really, you would have spent these 2 hours in a meaningful way. And especially when you're young, you might not have the resources because you need time to build whatever you want to become. But the most important asset that any person has in their own entire lifetime is their time. So the lifetime, that's the time. So there's a verse in the book of Lamentations chapter 3. I don't remember the exact verse that says, it's good for a young man to bear the yoke of his youth. And then I want to read for you a part of, I've been studying this book for some time. So yeah, there's a part I want to read for you. Okay, so, and here we go. So this book, you can look for it. It's a book by M.J. DeMarco, The Millionaire Fast Lane. So, the chapter is Divorce Wealth from Time. So time is the coin of your life. It is the only coin you have, and only you can determine how it will be spent. Be careful lest you let other people spend it for you. And this is a quote by Carl Sandburg. Okay, so let's get into it. You think that you don't have time, but there are things that if you really eliminated out of your timeline, you will have more time to do whatever you think you need to do to impact the world or to make your life better. So let's say you need time to read self-improvement books and you think like, oh, my life is busy. So here are the list of things that if you really eliminated out of your life, you could make some time for yourself. So number one, I will just go head on. I won't pity you because it's not even helping you become a better person. The mindless scrolling, the time you spend just scrolling mindlessly on social media. I want you to do something. Take your phone, check how much time you spend. So what is your screen time and how much time are you spending on social media? And how are you spending that time? If you've been spending that time maybe listening to a podcast and taking notes and maybe now applying whatever they are talking about, if it's healing, if it's working out, if it's diet, maybe you listen to the Andrew Huberman Lab podcast, you listen to Alex Hamosi, you listen to Hamza Ahmed, you listen to Ali Abdul or Abdal, you listen to people like he's called Iman Ganzi, yeah. Or you listen to Koinonia Global. So that is an effective timeline. But also draw a niche between mental masturbation, and listening to productive information, because I've suffered this at some point, especially last week. I've been listening to 10 podcasts in a row, or like let's say 5 or 2, but I'm not applying whatever they are talking about. I'm just listening to it for the sake of listening. So, mindless scrolling on social media, especially for young people, we really spend so much time on social media. And if you look at the quality of lives we have, especially social media, especially the scrolling, you find that it affects your brain. The dopamine release, there are these huge dopamine that you get from scrolling, and you know how the algorithms operate, so that you're geared towards just finding whatever you want. Then with this moral corruptness, or let me just say that there's so much nude on social media. People post whatever they want. So many girls naked. You're here trying to focus. So your brain is sexualized, and you just have, if you want to be a productive young man, you need to learn how to desexualize your brain. So that is social media, number one. Number two, you spend so much time watching TV. These TV shows, you watch the news, they are not helping you. Why are you so concerned about why are you concerned about how other people are living their lives, when you have not even built your own life as a young person? Like, I don't even watch TV. I don't even know what's going on in Kenya, honestly. I only heard that, okay, you might say I'm ignorant, but it's okay. So I only heard that the late chief of the defense forces, Ogola, died when I was in class, and I was asking my classmates, who is this Ogola, and they're telling me, you don't know him. So the last time I watched news, like, was 2 years ago. Yeah. You have to check your price. It's not beneficial to me, and so it doesn't add value to my life. Number three, gossiping and spending time with average people, these champ friends who try to pull you down when you're trying to develop yourself. They're telling you, oh, you should have some life. Oh, don't take life too seriously. Take your life seriously, because at the end of the day, it's upon you. Your friends won't help you build whatever you want. These champ friends who tell you, when you're trying to work out, eat clean, and they tell you, oh, Sam, try and have a life, Cecil, or Wanjiru, or whatever, like your name is. They tell you, oh, you should try and have a life. Tell them you're having a life and you have fun. Yeah, so gossiping and spending time with average people. Then the other thing that you might take on, too controversial, especially, okay, I know it's fun, but it's at the level where I go to, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Like watching football, especially the live game. I'm spending 90 minutes watching people play some round thing in a pitch, and then waste my energy, shout in things that don't add value to my life. Someone is being paid, and I'm here trying to cheer them up. Like, I'm just a grown up, and I was a Chelsea fan, but I just grew up and realized I've been spending so much time doing this. Then the other thing, you're trying to follow up everyone else's life. You are celebrities, maybe they are music artists. You want to know the latest song they've released. You want to know this celebrity has bought which and what. Build your life, young man. Like, just try and focus and build your life. It's about school. Make sure you take your academics seriously. If it's about working out and eating healthy, if it's about starting that business that you've been looking forward to start, just challenge yourself. This time that you've been wasting on doing mundane things, invest this time in improving the quality of your life. And someone said that success is attracted to you by the quality of the life that you build, and the quality of your life is determined by how you spend your time, the quality of the time you invest into doing productive things. So I know I might not have exhausted the whole list, but you know the things that you have been really wasting your time into. If it's about just walking, I remember there's this time I was empty. So it would really seem cringe it was in second year. So you wear this drip, then you go around wanting to like to be seen. You want every girl to notice that there is a hot dude along the vicinity. It doesn't really matter. And especially to young men, you don't really want to invest your time in chasing women. Especially, that is one thing I should add on the list before I go. Instead of chasing so many women, you're chasing women when you don't have a life. Someone said the day you spend your time chasing a woman, you lose two things. One, you lose your future. Two, you lose her. So why are you wasting your time to lose the quality of the future you will have built, and still lose the girl because, okay, she'll stay here when you have this champ mind. You'll spend your time in resources to make her happy. I don't say you shouldn't invest into the relationship you have, but especially when you're still young, you should really invest most of your time and resources into yourself. So don't think that having so many girls in your DM is a flex. It's really a stupid idea. It's a child's mindset. Like, you're just empty and you're trying to get validation from these random girls that you've been trying to hit on, you've been trying to get to lay to bed, and like it doesn't just add up as a young person. So you guys take care and just spend your time in the best way. I'll see you.